Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well on this fine, lovely day. I'm coming to you with a nice, lovely segment. Twitter is a place where many things happen and many controversies occur. And many stupid things are said by people. And today, we're going to be talking about one of those controversies. So, incels, you know them, you love them, or you hate them. You probably hate them, or you feel an immense amount of judgmental pity for incels. Incels are people who cannot get laid, and due to them not being able to get laid, they're typically men. They become extremely hateful towards women. It's typically straight men again. They become extremely hateful towards women, extremely sexist, misogynistic, and they almost form this insular, demonic community where it's just a constant feedback loop of hating women and hating themselves because they're so suicidal. It sucks. And this keys into the question of what happens when an incel gets laid. Well, I'll tell you what happens when an incel gets laid. Their community has a bit of a meltdown. Because one of them that a lot of them followed got just a crumb of getting laid. Just a smidgen, just a tiny little amount of getting laid. So let's read through these screenshots. Also, before we get into this, do not harass anyone seen in this video. If I see you harassing anyone, or anyone sends me evidence of someone in my community harassing these people, you will be banned. Don't harass people. Come on, don't do it. Okay, so this is the incel leader, I suppose. Blue check, paid for Twitter. I feel a lot of mixed feeling about leaving the incel community. While it feels good to no longer be incel, I'm going to miss all the friends and connections I've made. To all of you who have supported me over the years, thank you. I start a new chapter in my life, albeit late. And here are some replies. It's honestly disgusting that you betray your community when some chick finally settles for you. We'll enjoy being a virgin for some weird cause. No one wants to be incel lol. We're not Jedi. I'm sorry that Star Wars had to get roped into this. Why do you leave? Did you manage to stop being an incel? And so then, do you feel no longer being identified with so many sad, depressed men out there? Imagine if normal people are clueless and careless about being a virgin past 20 to 30 plus years old. How is to have now careless ex-incels? That's a sentence. This is the equivalent of LeBron retiring. The incel community has lost their biggest prospect. Christ. Update, the incel civil war is beginning. This is why the incel community will never start a movement and bring about change. It only takes one hoe to sacrifice herself and give some crumbs of pussy, and the whole community would collapse due to too many betraying. Inceldom isn't some club or movement. It's a bunch of men who are ostracized from society. Don't worry, no one will miss you. Fake cell. I hope the stinky hole you got was worth it. Traitor! It's like that one scene in Star Wars with the stormtrooper, and he's like, traitor! And then fucking Finn fights him. It's so fucking... Oh god. Traitor to whom? This guy has a black pill profile pic. Let me show y'all real quick, if I can. Oh shit, wait, hold up. Yeah, no, this guy has a black pill profile picture. But yeah, again, like fucking traitor! What else? What else? Is that the last one in here? Okay. Break, an incel leader known as Commissarge, will be stepping down and relinquishing all official titles. Stay in touch with your friends. I intend to, but from the outside. The community is incel only. And then, Fervor. For some reason, many people who are not incel go to the community to seek status, so the very people for which the community is made for are marginalized. So to avoid this, non-incels are not allowed. This man just got laid. This man got laid. And they're acting as if he fucking betrayed them. Again, like the Star Wars dude with like the fucking lightsaber stopping shit, just like spinning it around, fucking traitor. Like, okay, let's be serious about this. Incels are deeply, deeply troubled people. Okay? And I'm gonna put it like this. There is a difference between not being able to get laid and being an incel. Yeah? If you're not able to get laid, it happens to people. Okay? You might hit like a downtime when you're unable to get laid, when you're unable to have sex, and that's fine. Because sex does not, should not, and should never define a person. Okay? Your sex life is not you as a person, you are more than that. An incel is someone who is so fucking obsessive over this bullshit that it leads them to calling people traitors. Traitors. For having sex. And I think this is no better display of the fact that incels are people who, I don't know what else to say. Yeah? Because let me tell you, if you're an incel and you're watching this, wallowing in the fact that you are not having sex and hating people for not having sex with you, I'm gonna tell you something. That's not gonna get people to have sex with you. Like, believe it or not, being an unrepentant, just rude, horrible person to everyone simply because you cannot stick your pee-pee in something does not make for a good person. And it actually makes you less likely to be able to stick your pee-pee in something. Do not think that your self-worth is tied to your sex. Yeah, you are not a lesser person for not having sex, just as you are not a lesser person for having sex often. Just like you are not a great person for not having sex, and you are not a great person for not having sex often. Or, well, no, you're not a great person for having sex often. Your sex life does not define you as a person, and stop letting it do that. Because then you end up like a pathetic person here getting mad at some guy on Twitter because he had sex. Like, it's so... You and as Bone Crusher says, a lot of these people are severely consumed in their insecurities. Yeah? And I'm going to tell you, listen, I'm not going to give you Pillow's guide to getting laid, yeah? Because at the end of the day, that is a case-by-case basis, depending on who you want to hook up with and how you do it, yeah? But I'm going to give you some general social tips as to, like, how to become friends with people, and how to, like, not scare people away, and how to have potential romantic prospects, okay? Firstly, stop calling yourself an incel. Stop subscribing to this community of people who call themselves incels and shit. Yeah? Because listen, nothing is a bigger turnoff than hearing that someone is a self-described incel. Yeah? That is not some, like, niche word. It is very well known what a fucking incel is. So if you're sitting around calling yourself an incel to other people, they're gonna go, oh, that person's a fucking psycho. Let me back the fuck away. Because no one wants to deal with that, yeah? So, A, stop calling yourself an incel. B, generally, groom yourself. Yeah, groom yourself. Stay nice and shaved. As a matter of fact, I need to shave after this. My sideburns are growing a little too thick, but you can barely see it in the light. But shave, wash your arse, brush your teeth. If you have braces, wear your retainer. Wash your face often, you know, stop pimples from coming up, although mine are getting a little bad with the summer, but you know, that's fine. Because that's another thing too. Don't let your insecurities own you. Don't let your insecurities own you. Literally. If there is something that you're insecure about, look at it, go, okay, that's a part of me that I don't like. I'm going to work on it. That's simple. And finally, go to places where you can meet other people like you. If you are in a position to, like, get into clubs or some shit of your interest, like a video game club or like a politics club. If you're watching my channel, you know, you're probably into politics, do it. I'm in my school's Model UN, which I accidentally missed a meeting of today, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But I'm part of my school's Model UN because I like politics. I was captain of my school's academic team because I like, well, not academic team, but like history team because I love history. And I met a lot of like-minded people in there, and I made a lot of friends in there. And hey, listen, let me tell you. Some of those people are women. Because women like things too. Amazing, right? Yeah? Personally, I'm bi. I like a little bit of everything. I like everyone and everything. Yeah? But if you're into women, like a lot of incels are straight men. Go to places with your interests. And also don't be weird about it, you know? If you're at like a Legend of Zelda club, that's topical. You know, Tears of the Kingdom is about to come out. I pre-order it because I love Zelda, you know, pro controller right there. But if you're into Zelda and there's like some Zelda event going on and you go there and you see a girl at the Zelda event, don't sexually harass her. Go up, you know, if she's cosplaying, say, hey, I like your cosplay. It looks very nice. How are you doing today? That's simple. Better yet, you know, hey, what inspired you to do this cosplay? Why do you like this character so much? Don't sit there and go, okay, name like the 3 golden goddesses in order, and also like don't do that. Calm down. Stop being intense. Don't be intense. Be as chill as humanly possible. And do you have to train yourself to do that? Yeah. Sometimes you do have to work towards being chill. But I guarantee you, the work that you will do and disassociating yourself from the incel community, stop calling yourself an incel, trying to build healthy relationships outside of the internet and in person, and also working on social skills so that you don't, you know, kind of weird people out and cause them to move away from you due to being too aggressive or like grilling people on the things that they like, will automatically help you, will automatically increase your chances tenfold. This is the top P guaranteed. This will guarantee you, potentially, some laying. You may get laid like an egg if you do this, okay? It's that simple. It's that simple. And you know what? If this advice somehow in the future helped you get laid, congrats. I'm happy for you. You did that. I didn't do that. You did that. You followed some advice from me, but you know, that was all you. Mostly. But you have to have initiative, first and foremost. You have to roll initiative. Yeah? Another thing, go to D&D clubs. Go to D&D clubs. You would be shocked how many people like D&D. Yeah. That's simple. With that being said, that's been my advice. Don't be like these people that I've displayed here. Treat other people like humans. Everyone like humans, even if you're attracted to them. Treat them like a human. Respect them and their boundaries. And the other thing that you should respect is the like button down below. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and that bell icon so that you know whenever I go live. You can also join my Discord where I announce when I'm going live. Follow me on Twitter as well. Sometimes I post my hot takes there. You can DM me there to talk, have a debate maybe. A lot of incels like debating. I'm fine with that. We can do it. I love you all, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop record button.